All right. I'm at Jim Edgar Panther Creek State Park campground. I'm gonna do some bike riding. I got my truck camper, my bike, my new bike, my checkpoint all loaded up. I'm gonna ride the 45-mile route I got off of Ride with GPS. So that's my little setup. Not a whole lot of people here yet. I got in last night. I actually already rode the route. I forgot to make a introduction video of what I'm doing today. So that's what it is. So yeah, follow along, and I rode that today, and then tomorrow I'll do some more riding. And there's a couple of rides on there from Ride with GPS. They're like mixed terrain, not 100% gravel, not all paved. So, but this is a pretty nice little campground. Riding today was pretty good. I filmed a little bit of it. I don't film a whole lot, but some of it. The weekend campers are starting to roll in. Like I said, today's Friday, so actually I had somebody just ask me if I wanted to move out of my campground because they'd like to put their parents there instead of me. I thought that was kind of strange, but anyway, hope you like the video, so stay tuned. Out here at the former site M, now Jim Edgar Panther Creek, riding a route off a Ride with GPS. I didn't make a video to start. Maybe when I get back I'll make one explaining kind of what I do, so if you're hearing this, you probably already know because I made it and put it before this. This is my first ride on my new bike. I broke down and bought a gravel bike, my first one ever. Bought a Trek Checkpoint SL7, so probably more bike than I'll ever need. I got about 100 miles on it. It's pretty fancy, way too fancy for me. Kind of against everything I've ever said I wanted to ride. But honestly, it's a pretty sweet machine. I'm gonna do some upgrades on it, but I think this route I'm riding today is about 45 miles. So I'll tell you which one it is. Like I said at the beginning, I'll kind of show you my setup. Still on the paved bicycle route here at Side M. They also have some mountain bike trails here too. I'm gonna put my phone down before I ride this. This is the from the sign that said pavement ends. Guess I could have stopped under there and cooled off. Sunflower fields. I think I've got about, I don't know, maybe 8-10 miles left on this ride. It's 40 some odd miles, 45, 47, I can't remember. But been pretty nice. The thing says 50% gravel, 50% paved. That's probably pretty accurate. It's been a pretty nice ride, not a lot of traffic. A lot of wildlife. The amount of deer I've seen between coming in last night and then riding today. They're everywhere out here. No big bucks or anything, but a couple small ones, lots of does, a couple fawns. You can hear a lot of quail. I saw a lot of turkeys last night. And a bunch of doves today too. Anybody knows me, I like all that good stuff, so. But I highly recommend this. Of course, I think I say that every time I ride anything. But I'm back on a paved road again. I'm gonna get this wrapped up, and I know I don't record a whole lot, but nobody wants to listen to me, and since I use my phone, it's kind of hard to ride some of this stuff one-handed, between downshifting or upshifting or going through some of that gravel. But I'll get back to the campground here in a few miles and give you my thoughts, I guess. Thanks. Going into another one of the bike routes. Not sure if this is the same one or not. I passed one, I don't know, half a mile back. I thought it was going to take me down it, but nope, it's going to take me down this one, so I'm not sure if this is the one I was already on, or if that was, or, but this is pretty nice. All right, today is Day 2 of Jim Edgar Panther Creek State Park here in Illinois riding. I don't know, I left the campground just about a mile ago. Today I'm going to ride the, I think it's called the 32 mile. It's the gravel grinder on Ride with GPS. Heads up towards Chandlerville. So, kind of goes a little bit more of the opposite direction of what I went yesterday, so maybe I'll see some new stuff. Rained pretty good last night, so getting a little bit late start. Thought I'd maybe see if it'd dry out a little bit, but it's not terrible. I say that now, but we'll see. So anyway, I pedal on. Oh yeah, and for some reason my brake is really squeaky today, my front brake. Get around this curve here and I'll see if I can bless your ears with this wonderful noise. I don't need a bell. That's great. Not sure why that happened. I don't know if it was the rain or what it was, but it's never done that before. Alright. I'll be quiet now and let you guys check out some of this scenery. I am back on the, I guess they call it the cycle way here. It's a bike only path. I think it's, altogether, I think there's 5 miles of it. So, if you came over to ride and you want to bring the family too, or just ride this place, it's, while you're camping or whatever, at least you get some ride time with no cars, which honestly there haven't been many cars on what I rode yesterday, 45 miles. But just so you know, there is this option anyway. And again, a lot of deer out today. I don't ride fast. I'm more of a tourist, I guess. I pedal along and just see what I can see. Chipmunk. One just jumped in the trees back there. There she goes. I'm about 4.5 miles in, and I've probably seen 15 or 20 deer. There's a scenic overlook up here. Maybe I'll go check it out. A little bit off course, but that's okay. Let me switch brakes here. This is Jake's Point. Larry Jacob. So this is the scenic overlook. Oh, that's kind of cool. Turkey right here. See if get him. Just got off the highway there. Big climb right at the end on I think it's Route 78. Going out for about 2.5 miles. A big downhill, which is nice, but when you go down, you got to come back up, and a little bit of traffic. Not my favorite way to go. I think if I was going to ride around here more often, I would try to find a different way to get around than stay off of that road. But it wasn't terrible, but it could be bad. There's not really any shoulder. I was riding down in the gutter on the climb up just to get me out of traffic. I only had a few cars. Everybody gave me plenty of space, but still. All right, I want to go down this hill, and I don't want to go one-handed, so I'm gonna put my phone up. Finishing up the, I think it was the side M gravel grinder, I think is what I ended up doing. Back on this little bike path here. I got, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles left maybe. I think it's a 34 mile ride. Like 1,500 feet elevation or something, I don't remember. I'm at 1443 now, so. Pretty good ride. I liked it. Other than being on 78, there are some pretty good climbs. Some pretty chunky spots. We got a lot of rain last night, but I don't know when these got washed out like they did, you know. But it's pretty good. I recommend it. Lots of deer, good scenery, nice ride, no traffic. None to speak of other than, like I said, on the highway. But I may do another ride. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna go back, eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I always eat on these trips, and I may do another one. I may ride again tomorrow before I go home. So if not, I'll let you know either way. Thanks. Okay, I lied a little bit. I did a little reroute. I saw a sign for parking for the paved bike route, so I decided to come over here and look. And this is it. Hoping there'd be a little map for it. Well, it's got pit toilets, that little pond back there, shelter number 9. But I figured I'd come back here and look at it myself and show you guys if you ever come over here just for that reason. All right, back to riding. I'm just out right now riding around the park a little bit, down by the lake. But according to the little sign, it says there is a 17 mile mountain bike trail that goes around this lake, and then there is a 9 mile paved trail. I thought it was 5, but maybe I said 9 earlier, I'm not sure, but I've only ridden a couple miles of it, so there's a sign over here that says bike route, and I'm sure this is the one I went to 100 times, but I'm trying to find a map of it. No luck so far. It says bike route trailhead, and I thought that's where we were at earlier, but we'll go down here and see what happens. Wouldn't mind going in there, checking out this old cemetery. Headstone, I can see it from the road, looks pretty cool. There's one right up here, or a couple right up here up front. But I'm absolutely not walking in there. So looks like there's about 8 million ticks living in there, and I really don't want to get bit. So we'll just look at it from here. Today's my third and final day out here at Jim Edgar Panther Creek State Park. I was going to do one of the ride with GPS routes. There was one that's like 32 miles. I was going to do it. I've kind of decided not to. I'm just going to ride around on my own again, just see what's happening. I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe 20 miles or so. Then I'll head home. Checkout's at 3, so I've got a lot of time. But I need to get home and, of course, take care of things before I go back to work in a couple days. My little part-time gig. Mowing never stops, especially with all the rain we've had lately. So anyway, probably won't do much filming today. Probably ride a lot of the places I've already been. I'm down here at the primitive campgrounds right now. Group camp, I think maybe is where I'm at now. Not 100% sure, but these nice little shelters with the fireplaces. There was one up here, but that's all I'm gonna do today. So I may record some stuff if I see something cool, but if not, it's been a pretty good trip. I would recommend anybody, if they want to come out and camp and ride in some areas that there's literally zero traffic on some pretty decent roads, come on out and check it out. So thanks for watching, and until next time. Okay, I lied again. Road back here on the primitive campground area. They got some little shelters like this back here. There's a pit toilet down there. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be back here on my bike. I don't think it's a problem, but looks like there's a few of these. I didn't see any vehicles anywhere, so yeah, if you want the bike packing experience, I suppose, park your car at the parking lot, carry all your stuff back here, be completely left alone. It's a Sunday. There's nobody here. It's pretty nice.